What is up guys, Fahan here and welcome back to another motovlog. And today is the day where I get Emelina's new exhaust, the Accra slip-on NC750 exhaust inspected. I'm actually going to STA Jalan Boon Lay to get it inspected. I've always inspected my bike at STA, nowhere else, because I think they are I don't know lah, in my personal opinion they're a bit loose. They can close like one eye on certain things, or I don't know if I should be telling this lah, but for my experience, like that time I remember the license plate light it actually blew for Hidayah. So the STA inspector actually let me sign off my certificate and let me change first, and then after that he said you quickly go and get it changed but I will still approve I will still pass you lah. So I quickly got it changed lah. So by the way, just to let you know, this exhaust or modification inspection, I don't know what is it called, I forget the name already. There's a specific name for this kind of inspection lah. So you must actually make an appointment online. You cannot just come into the inspection center and then try your luck lah. Because I have tried that at STA Xingming. They actually turn me away and then they tell me to make an appointment lah. So I make an appointment and then 2 weeks later here I am lah. But the strange thing is they send me to STA Jalan Boon Lay instead of STA Xingming, which is like near my house in Bishan. So alamak, then I'm like, alamak, I got to travel so far just to get her exhaust inspected, and I'm like, there's like a STA like 6 minutes away, not even 6 minutes, 3 minutes away from my house, and then I have to go to like Xingming, which is like 30 minutes away. Yeah lah, no choice lah, just go only lah. So for me, I would choose to get my bike inspected because I don't want to land into trouble with LTA lah, or the law lah, because I don't want to make it a hassle for myself, you know, to get caught by LTA or like avoid LTA whenever I see them, you know. I made a conscious decision to go for inspection. Anyway, it's very troublesome. If you need to go for your yearly inspection, you need to remove the illegal parts on your bike, and then it's going to be very troublesome lah. So I just don't want to make it a hassle. Whatever is on Emelina right here, it must be legal. I should not put like any other illegal aftermarket accessories lah. So from what I know, what is deemed as legal or illegal is that whatever modifications made to a motorcycle, it must be up to the manufacturer's specifications or approval lah. So that means if this particular exhaust or whatsoever is endorsed by Honda, then it's deemed legal lah. But if the manufacturer does not give its endorsement on this particular part or whatsoever, then it's deemed illegal lah, illegal modification lah. It's this modifications is more to the internals of a motorcycle as opposed to the externals. I think that certain extreme bodywork on a motorcycle, like some bikes, they like to put like additional fairings when it's actually a naked bike. So that is deemed illegal actually. So heavy bodywork is kind of illegal lah. But if the LTA never say anything, or when you go inspection they never say anything, then diam-diam only lah, not to say anything lah. Yeah, so yeah, this is what all the vehicles in Singapore have to go through, annual inspection. When you buy a car or a bike brand new, it's exempted for the first 3 years. So you don't really need to go for inspection for the first 3 years, but subsequently after the 3 years you'll need to go for inspection lah, for until the COE finish, or until when you decided to export the bike lah. Because I think they just want the bike or the vehicle to be in roadworthy condition. Like certain things on the bike, like for example your headlight, the bulb blew or what then you will need to get it changed or fixed lah. So for my case, most of the time I leave my bike stock. I don't really make much modifications. Anyway, my previous bike Hidayah, there's not much aftermarket parts that you can choose from lah. So it's a typical update bike anyway, nothing much you can change lah. And this Emelina, the NC750, there's a lot of aftermarket parts. You can change anything and everything you want with it. I think like minor parts, like I think suspension or certain like additional fog lights or whatsoever, you won't really need to get inspected lah. But stuff like exhaust and things that has to do with, mostly things that has to do with emissions of the bike lah. So if it really affects your emissions, then you will definitely need to get inspected lah, because I think they don't want the pipes to be too noisy, exhaust fumes being produced by the bike, right? So that's why they got to get inspected lah. So honestly speaking, with the regulations that is in place makes it quite boring. You cannot really do much to a vehicle like even putting LED lighting also you cannot do it because it's pretty distracting for the rest of the motorists out there so that's why I see Facebook posts sometimes these people they make extra modifications which is can catch by LTA one. They will usually like if they see LTA officer they will hang back or they will avoid them completely. And I don't want to be put in such a position because it's really a hassle. Then you will fear the LTA and traffic police all the time, so it's not really worth it It's not really worth my time. It's not really worth my energy and my brain cells to actually be scared of LTA or traffic police. So for Emelina, she has already cleared this year's inspection, and basically I never did anything much to the bike except nothing. You know what, actually guys, I'm actually late. My inspection is actually at 1:30, but now it's 1:48, which is like 2 o'clock. So hopefully they won't turn me away because honestly speaking I already came a long way and I don't want to like turn back or what. And this inspection already like I booked it like 2 weeks ago, and then I got this slot. So it's like if I have to wait, then it will be a hassle for me I need to plan my schedule accordingly and all that. From what the information on the website says, before you come down to the inspection center for the exhaust inspection, you need to prepare a couple of things, which is NRC. You need to bring along your NRC and the log card, the vehicle registration information and all that, and then the letter from the exhaust distributor to request for the inspection, and also the relevant certificates for the exhaust itself Some of them said that you actually need the receipt in which you do your exhaust at, but I never really had that receipt because this bike is an accident bike. Everything is covered by the insurance. I'm not sure if I get turned away. Hopefully I never get turned away just because I didn't bring that document but I think the letter for request for inspection I think is good enough Oh, welcome to the west. This is like literally journey to the west Alright guys, so this is how the set looks like. I'm gonna blanco most of the details, so I'm just gonna take a picture of it and show you guys. $98 plus for a piece of paper. Can you believe it guys? Just to get your aftermarket exhaust approved in Singapore. Honestly speaking, it's quite daunting because the inspector really checked everything. From what he told me just now, he said that just now he's actually checking for the... Oh sorry, I think I made a wrong turn. So from what the inspector told me just now, he said that they're checking the exhaust emissions and also the sound, whether it's allowed or not. The inspector who was checking for the sound, he made me rev the bike until 3000 RPM. So it's like they were really serious and then he was like bending down, going under the carriage and all that, really taking a lot of pictures of the exhaust and all that. But thank God we passed because I didn't really want to be stopped by any LTA or whatsoever, because it will be very troublesome for me. The inspectors are super nice, so whatever questions I asked, they answered me. I'm glad that Emelina's exhaust is approved, so that you don't have to worry about like LTA following me or going after me or whatsoever. Yeah, so very happy that the inspection we cleared it and I'm able to enjoy the Akrapovic exhaust without any worries. And yeah, that's it for the vlog, and we will see you in the next one.